Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to our Pharma, our Pharma 2024. We're really excited that everyone could be here to join us for this amazing conference with all these amazing speakers. So I'm going to kick off with a few housekeeping details. My name's Harvey Lieberman. I'm here representing the RM Pharma Org Committee. Just some general guidelines. Firstly, there's some terms and conditions, and really it's just asking you to be nice, be polite, don't record the speakers' presentations. We'll take care of that, and with permission of the speakers, we'll share them with everyone afterwards. We're a non-commercial conference. Vendors are welcome to attend, but as practitioners in the art, not as salespeople. Please be patient with us. Running a virtual conference is very different, and this is our first year hosting using Zoom events. We'd love to hear back if you like this experience or if you didn't. If you need any help with anything, we have a Slack channel in the RM Pharma Conf Slack, and we'll share this out in the chat. There's a Help Me channel, there's a general channel. You can also reach out in the conference chat. Finally, there's two ways to contact us via email, the contact form or email, but please use the other ways first if possible. What is RM Pharma? We're a volunteer organization of passionate art practitioners in the pharma and biotech industries. We put on this annual meeting, which has workshops, keynotes, talks, and panels. We started in 2018 and we had in person for 2 years and then switched to virtual. If you want to help, you can join our community. We're a very much a community-led organization, and what we try and do as a group, as an organization, is to really encompass the nature of open source. So people contribute in lots of different ways, and everyone gets something back. And we've been really busy this past calendar year in 2024. I'm going to run through a few things that we've been involved in. So firstly, we had a presence at PositConf this year. Following on from 2023, we had a roundtable summit, and this year we had over 100 representatives from more than 45 companies come and discuss and contribute to discussions on R and open source in pharma and biotech. And we've got some notes and follow-ups to be published and shared with everyone shortly. We launched the R Pharma Diversity Alliance, and this is for people who identify as underrepresented within our workspace to come together to have a place for community and upskilling. And we'll share some links related to these things in the conference chat throughout the morning. We launched our Pharma Hangouts. This is really just a place to come and talk about anything related to our open source pharma. We do a monthly meeting. Once again, we'll share the links through the chat. And we also had Gen AI Day. This was a one-off conference day to talk about and present on Gen AI within pharma. The goal was to cut through all of the hype and present some real examples that are being worked on in pharma today. A lot of the talks that were presented there are now available on our YouTube channel if you missed it. And finally, we have a community newsletter which is published through LinkedIn, mostly monthly. We try and get one out monthly, has all the information on what's happening in the community. I want to mention the APAC track. This is the first year we're running a scientific track in both Europe, US, and in the APAC regions. So if you're lucky, you get almost 24 hours of RM Pharma in a row for 3 days. I want to acknowledge Daniel and the group for managing this. They're putting on workshops, presentations, and replaying the keynote presentations with discussion panels. And we'll have all the talks from both tracks available on YouTube after RM Pharma. I also want to acknowledge the workshops. Firstly, the Diversity Alliance Hackathon. We put together a hackathon to introduce new contributors to contribute to open source, to teach people how to use GitHub, make pull requests, and contribute to open source projects. That was really successful last week, and we're going to hopefully do similar kind of events in the future. And RM Pharma this year put on 18 free workshops, and I don't have enough time to run through all the names here, but I really want to acknowledge everyone who put in so much hard work and effort into putting these workshops together and presenting them to the community. These are incredible workshops from amazing presenters, and everything's put together for you for free. As I say, it embodies the nature of open source. So if you'd like to be part of this community, please reach out. If you have an idea or would like to put on a workshop, please reach out to us. Each year we give something we call the Brian Bowl Award of Excellence. Brian Bowl was an innovator and thought leader in our space who sadly was taken from us a few years ago. He was an early adopter of Shiny. We present an award every year in recognition for outstanding achievements in open source life sciences. And the last 2 years, the Admiral team were awarded 2 years ago, and Novo Nordisk submissions team last year. So this year, little fanfare, we'd like to present and acknowledge the R Submissions Working Group, the R Consortium, the incredible work they've been doing for the submissions pilots, and pushing the boundaries really to what we might be able to do in the future. So thank you to everyone involved in that. We also want to acknowledge our sponsors this year. We have 3 sponsors: Novo Nordisk, Johnson & Johnson, and POSIT. You can find some information on them in the lobby. Also, if you go to the expo, they've been instrumental in helping us put this on, and we couldn't have done it without them. And finally, just a few closing notes here. So before and after the sessions start and during the breaks, we hope you have an opportunity to stretch, grab a bite to eat, and so on. But we also hope you get an opportunity to network with people and visit the expo. The expo you can find in the lobby. There's a link to it, and it's a place where people can showcase their open source and community contributions. What we have is a simple Google form if you want to have a booth in there, if you contribute to the open source community, or if you have an R package or app you want to show off. We'll share a link in the chat this morning, and you can contribute. Also want to celebrate RM Pharma. We have a merchandise store. See, I'm wearing a shirt here. If you want to contribute. Hashtag RM Pharma in social media. We can get more of the word out. We have 2 discussion panels this week, today and on Thursday, and we will be inviting you to submit questions and other things. So look out for the Slido links we'll post in the chat. And finally, the last day of RM Pharma is Halloween, and we want to share horror stories, the kind of thing that would make even Jenny Bryan upset. So if you have any horror stories from open source programming or R, we have a form where you can submit them. We'll be sharing them with everyone. So that being said, this is all I had to present. We hope that we'll see you in the next presentation, which will be Joe Cheng's keynote. And in order to go there, when this one closes down, you should go back to the lobby, and then you should find a link to Joe's presentation. So thanks very much, and appreciate everyone coming to RM Pharma.